These One Piece cards are about to explode in 2026. Buy now. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's get rich together, guys. So first up, super cheap. This is one I think we all could grab, and I just love this character's Gon's card, Gold D. Rogers Gold. I'm trying to collect, this is probably, it's not my favorite character, Zoro's my favorite, but this is one that I'm going to try to completely master set this and get all the cards. There's one that's $30,000 on Gold D. Roger, but I won't be able to get it. But this one has, in raw form, is at $8.25. In graded form, let's see what we got here. In graded form, it's been in PSA for like 50, 60 bucks. So, and if you got a clean copy of this, go send that bad boy into grading, BGS or tag. I love the almost comic book cards that they have on there. Two of my favorite cards, the comic book where it has a saying, "I like to meet this fella," or the one where there's a bunch of people in there or there's a fighting scene. Those are some of my favorite cards, and this character in and of itself is one of my favorites. Not as good as this next one, but also a medium level card to where, man, this thing is gone from $5 all the way up to $44. Are you kidding me? Emperors in the New World. And if you had this card already, and this one's a raw form as well, so if you're looking for another card to pick up in the raw form, and like I said, most of these are usually pretty clean. If you've seen any of my other One Piece videos, then you know that these are cut usually better than most Pokemon cards, Naruto cards. Like, these things are awesome. And a black label goes for $300, and a black label, BGS 10 black label. So another one that I'm just like, geez, mediocre card. We got some that are more expensive, so if you do have a little bit more money to spend on here, but we got two Buggies too that I'm just like, I don't know what it is about Buggy that I'm just like, I need that Buggy. Maybe I need all these cards, but this one, a Fist of Divine Speed. You guys know what I'm talking about. So this one is all over the place. Lows, high highs, and then some more lows. But if you look at this chart right here, $305 and then down to $199 and then shooting back up. We got a little bit of a price increase. Let's look at this BGS right here. What are we looking at? In BGS sells for a couple $1,000 in a black label. I could see this one because it doesn't have a border, how this one might be hard to get graded, but there's a couple raw card listings that are 174, 175, and anytime you can send an offer into somebody, in my opinion, is always a win. So, man, these things are just taking off. There's also a couple cards on here that are actually tanking, and I'm by a couple $100. And then as this card tanks, you can send another offer to get it to tank more so you can pick it up cheaper. Not to tank the card, but just to pick it up for a steal. There's cards on here for everybody. This thing's doing the exact same thing, where it has high highs and then some low lows right here at $13 and then $7. I definitely picking, there's so many One Piece cards that I don't have that I'm just like, okay, because I'm somebody who I like ripping packs to get the cards, but some of these it's just kind of like, okay, I've been ripping packs for a while. It's super cheap. I need to pick this one up and get it graded for my collection as well. So another beautiful Monkey D. Luffy, Emperors in the New World. And then I swear these aren't all Monkey D. Luffy, I swear, but they have so many interesting backgrounds that I put on here today that it's just not normal for some of the cards. And so I just wanted to put unique ones on here today to show you how much diversity there is in One Piece. So we have two legends right here and $152, up only 2%, 3%, but another card that has had some very volatile situations where it's been up $100 more than this. So we're seeing this little crash right here. I don't know if it's going to go back down to where it was at $34, but man, we're looking at this. I don't know if we have a black label 10 in this, so that would be an interesting thing to put in for submission. And then, dude, this is what I'm talking about right here. The English version second anniversary set, Monkey D. Luffy with all, we got Nami in there, Zoro. Wow. I mean, I'm sure one of your favorite characters has to be in this right here. And it's One Piece promotional card, but it's a sick card that I will buy. If you put all my favorite characters or one of my favorite characters, and with a bunch of people or fight scene together, you best believe I'm gonna buy it. So let's see, this thing was some high highs right here, and then I can't believe you could have got this back in September for $73. And then let's look at the graded history right here. Does it have a good graded history? Yeah, PSA 700, CGC 455. So no black label. Like I'm telling you guys, there's an opportunity here. If you're doing you have to do what I say, but what I'm doing right now is I'm investing hard in tag and BGS, because a lot of us, or a lot of you guys, are going to be first to the market on these cards. And I think it's going to be crazy when these cards are, you get a tag and a gem mint. I would pay some pretty good money. Well, not this year, next year when I get my tax return, I'll pay some pretty good money for some gem mint One Pieces in a 10. Okay, so I don't think I will ever, because I'm a huge Kansas City Royals fan, I doubt that I'll ever make one for the Kansas City Royals. But you best believe if they did, I would be all over it. This was a One Piece promotional card. I'm kind of jealous of LA. And when was this made? I think this is when they won the World Series, which makes sense. And I think he's representing Yamamoto, one of the best pitchers that the Los Angeles Dodgers have. I wish I could be a Dodgers fan, but you know, I cannot be at this time. I don't have anything against them, but wow. Imagine picking this up before it took off like this. This thing's not slowing down. Out of all the cards that are on here, this one's probably the most unique one. And I think it would be worth, especially if you're Dodgers fan, to pick this up, because not only does it have One Piece, not only does it have the LA Dodgers, it wouldn't be hard to find. Sometimes items are too unique. This isn't too unique for me as a baseball fan. I would have this in my house, and there's a lot of Dodgers fans out there that feel the same way. Whew, that's insane. It's such a great card. Black label, $17,000. Jeez, that's awesome. Talk about unique. Deep blue Zoro card. It's my dad's favorite color is purple. He does not an anime, but he doesn't watch my videos. My mom knows about my channel, and my dad does too. I don't think they approve of an anime YouTube channel, but if you're watching this, Mom, thank you, and show this to Dad, because this is Legacy of the Masters. I'm telling you, this is why I collect, because I collect One Piece because of how beautiful the cards are and artwork. What I'm going to do someday is just put all these cards together and organize them in a cool art piece, and yeah, it's going to be beautiful. But we still got some time for that. Foil 169, let's see, graded history, BGS $3,000. I mean, this is why I do this. This is why I collect, because you never know what you're going to miss out and what kind of cards. And that's why I'm glad you guys are subscribed and watching these videos, because I'm going to try to put as many unique cards each week on here that I can, like the Luffy Toro, Fist of Divine Speed, $365. This one is going down, and that's what I always sell to that's what I always tell somebody that I'm buying cards from. It's like, hey, this thing's going down. I'm going to send you an offer. But and there's some listings for $260, so this one looks like it's trending down. So why not send some offers and get this bad boy on here? And I'm trying to think if I have some cheaper cards on here for, because even back in my heyday, I wouldn't have been able to afford this. Oh, Uta SP 219 down $20. Another card back in its heyday that was, a couple months ago, not heyday, but a couple months ago was going for $286. So I could see $300 to $400. Black label going for $576. That doesn't sound right at all. I think in a black label or BGS 10, this thing should go for about a couple $1,000. But hey, I think that was a great deal on the card. Oh, and last but not least, we have some Buggies. As promised, you can almost always guarantee that Buggy is just it's such an iconic character that these cards are always going to be worth a lot of money. So this thing just took off. $800. If you're thinking about picking up some Buggy cards, and it's like flat and it's not spiked up like this, I think it's always a good time to buy a Buggy card. That's my take on it. No black labels in this. The PSA 10 went for $2,000. I just think it's a lovely card. My favorite Buggy card on today is it's the Wings of the Captain. Going for, it's not as insane as the other. I actually like this one more than I like the other one. And this one's super cheap. So, I mean, super cheap, 150 bucks is not like super cheap, but we got some PSA 10s in here. We got a black label for $1,000. So one of my favorite cards on here. And is this if I could only pick up one of these cards, which one am I picking up? Let me know in the comments, guys. Which card out of all of these today would you pick up? You know, I'm gonna go with, that's too expensive. Uta. Just because I like, it's kind of like, it's a cotton candy card. And the colors on this are unique. A lot of these cards have unique colors to them, but this thing just pops on there. And disagree, agree, let me know. So that does it for this episode of these One Piece cards are about to explode by now. I hope you guys collect all of them in one piece. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the support. You guys are growing. If you stayed to the end, you are my favorite fans, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for going the extra mile. Yeah, collect all of them in one piece. Jesus loves you. Peace. I'm out.